Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Alright, let's get this ball rolling. Bam. Alright, let's get the mic out my face. So we've got PA Connor, Farmboy, Ethan, Motocross Madness. What's the crack? Not much. Not much indeed. So I had this field on courseplay, and even said I'm gonna need to save the course. My brain was just record as much as possible. I didn't save the course. I goof. So luckily I think it's just the headlands that need doing. So that is what we will get on and do. Actually, there's no point setting up GPS. I was thinking, not bad. Productive. Recorded quite a bit today. I got up until Thursday done, although they are relatively short, as I explain in those videos. The reasoning behind it. Found a job yet you like? If I was employed right now, other than doing YouTube, I wouldn't be doing this stream right now. I've applied 8 jobs last week alone. Hey PA, what's up? Oh no, I've already said hello to you. You're about fast. Right. My bad. What do you think, there'll be no 21 or not? I doubt they'll keep the FS21 name. It depends if it's just a single year they're taking as a gap, or whether it's going to be a full game cycle. Honestly, I don't care. It's for the benefit of the game. I really couldn't care if they took a gap year. I think it's for positive reasons, not negative. And I think overall it's going to positively impact the game, not negatively. Haven't seen too many people kick up a fuss about it, which is good. There's a few people, but nothing crazy. And they're the type of person that just wants a new game for the sake of having a new game. They don't understand that sometimes it's better to wait. Right, let's turn down... Oh no, music was already done. Two o'clock started early. Beautiful. Why is one track completely a different color? Jeez. Weird. They should make FS21 mobile. They won't. The mobile version for this year has already come out, I think, right? Yeah, it has. I'm almost certain. They won't break the way they number the games. So either it will be called FS21, or they'll literally skip a game, basically. No, the best thing they did was delay it. Yeah, honestly, I think my reasoning, I think personally, is why they're doing it. Probably game engine itself. I think they're heavily reworking that game engine, which it needs. What do you think of the new Defender? I think it's the biggest steaming pile of shit that Land Rover have ever produced. No one plays on mobile. Actually, quite a lot of people play on mobile, Connor. You'll be surprised. You will definitely be surprised. The mobile version, also the name translates over to like the Nintendo Switch and other handheld consoles, I believe, as well. I think. Pretty sure it does. I don't think they use the console and PC numbering system for them. Land Rover have lost their way, and they're never going to find it. That company is all about people that are earning six figures, typically now, and that type of market, that type of demographic. They're not for the average working person anymore. At least Jeep is still doing it right, and the Jeep Wrangler. Oh, is it? Millennial Farmers mapping testing? Wow. I was half wondering if it was going to get scrubbed. Oh, that's good. I look forward to giving it a look-see. I will have a look around it. I'm not going to hold my breath on it, but I go into it thinking like that, and hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised. Anyone on the list today? Yeah, it's going to be going back and forth quite a bit, I guess. Just like any map. And nobody can get a map released, it seems, first time around. Not much, Portaloo. What about yourself? No, I don't watch any farming simulator content. Doesn't interest me. I play enough of the game to making my own content than to watch someone else's. You get some content creators, they may watch it for farm sim stuff, videos, but I just can't. I'm good. Good, glad to hear. Don't think I said hello to Ollie, but hello. Try not to miss people. Inevitably happens though. Joel, no, I still haven't. Yes, actually. I did take a brief look around it. And that was prompted because it got told that people were saying that some of the buildings were very high polys. And yeah, it's a beautiful map, but some of those buildings, some of those barns are extremely high polys. What's the biggest tractor you would use on this map, if being realistic? This? Craig, don't bring that up in here, dude, for the love of God. Who doesn't know about that? It's everywhere. I thought you got banned. There might be is DLC. There might be a Oh, JD. I don't think we'll see JD as a DLC, an extension, maybe, or an expansion even. I don't think they're gonna have a paid DLC. It'll just be an expansion on what we already have. I think that's what Giants mean by expansion on equipment. Presumably, it's not gonna be maps. I don't think Giant's going to put any more maps out themselves. There's no point, personally. Yeah, Charwell is a beautiful looking map. He's done a good job. But the buildings are up there for polys, some of them at least. If you have the command console enabled, if you hit F5 and where all the vehicles are in that yard, yeah. Some of them are very high, especially where the tarp is going over the planks. The triangles and the polys on that are ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. They do seem kind of high. But overall, like, putting that aside, it's a nice map. It wouldn't stop me playing it for sure. Oh yeah. Like I said, it's nothing to take away from the map, but it is. That could create some performance issues for some people for sure. No expansions. Not sure what you mean, Ethan. We don't know what expansions are. What they mean by expansions. They've never done that before, so we don't know. And John Deere have stated, to do with the FSL League stuff, but have stated they want to add more vehicles into the base game as an expansion, was the words I think they used. I've seen on console a huge impact for me on PC only. Okay. Some people have said it's laggy as how the only lag I got. Okay, yeah. I have no idea about any of his stuff with that map, Ethan. Oh, nice one. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't have any lag on it. I just got told about some of the buildings being high polys, and I wanted to investigate for myself. And to be fair, the first yard that I was in, I was saying in TeamSpeak, they look fine to me. And then I got to where all the vehicles were and looked around some of those buildings where he's got the wooden planks, because each individual wooden plank has been modelled as a physical model. It adds up. But I don't know if that's just the only way to do it. I'm not a modeler. I'll just pee. Probably. It depends where they're on about though. If you've got a crap ton of high poly machinery and you're on PC, then and you're putting them into that yard, then it is going to bring it down 100%. Hey, simulation for the nation. But if you're on console or whatever, it shouldn't have too much of an impact, I wouldn't have thought. Oh, nice one. Yeah, it should just walk all over Farm Sim then. Your setup. Oh yeah, how was that build going, by the way? I don't think we really spoke about it much yesterday. If at all. I know you're having your issues with Windows 10, but I'm presuming you've got that up and going now. Just realised I've been doing this all in two-wheel drive. Or two-track drive. I found out I was going to PC in a few weeks. Just waiting for it to be built. Nice. Oh, that's right, yeah. What fans do you go with? That's one thing I've never done to any of my computers I've built is put extra fans in or anything. Like this case that I've got now has got quite a few in it, but they're all just stock. They could probably do with upgrading to more efficient fans, to be fair. But again, it being water cooled, it's fine. No, I didn't bother downloading anything. Nothing really sparks my interest. There's some cool stuff like the trailer. Both of the trailers I got put up today, but I don't have any need to download them. Be quiet. I've heard of the brand. Not familiar with them, but heard of them. Back in a sec, guys. Alright. Sorry about that. Just as uncle was out there and the phone was ringing and he was yelling. Fun times. Alright, where were we? Tested new mods today, and I do prefer one big main yard. Or I honestly like the way this map's set up with several different yards. Is how I like it, especially where the animals are spread out, because that will help optimization as well. How are we all doing in here? But I'm back. Yeah, sorry about that. Did we finish up there? No, we didn't. Wonderful. Are those fans coloured or anything? Or are they just standard, basically, fans? Why do you move Canada? My girlfriend, fiancé, and wife at the time. AKA the wife. No face cam. There we go. RPG even. Very nice. How do you, when they're RPG like that, how do you change the color on them? I've always wondered that with RPG fans. Unless they have a plug for USB somehow to open up a program to change the color. Or are they just multicolored? The fans on my case, default, they're all red. Not my first choice. Didn't realise they were going to be red, but I don't care. They work. It would be nice to get some fans that flow a good amount in there, though, without being cranked in the... Because the case has an actual fan controller, which I can shut off the lights and turn the fans up manually for the case fans. Oh, shit, cold chill. Oh, mine have no G, but they're usually separate modular control. Oh, okay, cool. More than you know. Bought a pre-built PC from Scan, very pleased with it. Full custom liquid cooling too. Oof. Full custom liquid cooling. When you say full custom liquid cooling, do you mean separate water pump, separate water tank, or is it like a closed loop system? I'm presuming when you say full custom liquid cooling, it's like I first said. The only reason I'm not a fan of those is maintenance. There is actually maintenance you have to do with a full water loop system. It's not just simple, keep the liquid in there and let it go. There is maintenance to do with it. Do work, less engine brake. REA I got rid of. I don't like it. It was becoming more of a nuisance than it was enjoyable. Realistic weight mod I was using with it all at the same time, and I didn't see any negative impact. The thing that really did it in for me was the pickup trucks. You bring the pickup into the edge of the field like you would IRL for harvest or whatever, for fuel and maintenance, or even bring it right into the field. It would just sink. As soon as it would wheel spin, it would sink. And that got so frustrating, because that was so unrealistic, so I got fed up with it, did away with it. I'm using the mod that I use for the gearbox, realistic weight. I've got the mod that changes the textures for the soil stuff until it starts throwing Lura script errors, which I know it will at some point. I'm just curious to see if he's actually fixed it. And that's all I'm using right now, as far as that stuff. Stratus, if I got that right, what's up, dude? Grizzly bears are bloody... grizzly bears are bloody lethal. There's one... Huh? What are you on about grizzly bears, Matty? You're in the UK. Separate pump reservoir, calls us 3 warranty. Separate pump reservoir... What's it called? I think you're on about a closed loop system like I've got. I've got a Corsair... Well, actually, you can Google it. Corsair H100i is what I have in my system. I think you're on about the same sort of system. Why am I washing that? It's not mine. It's leased. Alright, we'll double check all the fields again. $41. It's plowed, partly cultivated, because I fixed some of it, yeah. We're good on those. Sweet. Probably should have said Red Dead. I was gonna say, dude. Most of the animals in there are damn lethal. But yeah, I agree. Alright, get ready, you. Okay. Wash this down. Bam! How did I close the gate? I never closed the gate. Hi, when your seasons, when the fields are saying germinated, what does it mean? It seems like stop growing. Germinated is just like what it says, you know, when you're at school. You watch seeds germinate when it's just starting to grow. That's what it is. Hydro X, it was cool. GPU. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it is a full custom system. I could stand corrected, but they do require maintenance. They aren't just as simple as a closed loop system. I think you need to change the coolant in it every now and again. So read up on that type of stuff. No doubt you got paperwork, I would hope, saying that, but be forewarned. I've heard a lot of horror stories to do with... Yeah, we'll go over there. Do that field. A lot of horror stories to do with full custom loops like that. It's something I would never personally get into. What tractor shall we take? Yeah, we'll take this. I'll go. Planted too early. If it says germinated, it's good. I guess it comes up germinated all the time. Jebrock. Welcome to Atlantic Family. Hope you enjoy your stay. Now, if it says germinated failed in patches, then yeah, then you've got issues. But that, I think, is if you plant too early and your seed has been damaged. So if we look here, if we actually go all the way across my rotation, I'm going to be planting straight canola in all of my fields. Riley, welcome to Atlantic Family. Hope you enjoy your stay. And if we go to this one, so frost resistance, we look at did I say canola, right? So the seed for canola, it's medium resilience to frost. So if you look here, potential for damage increases, the air temperature falls below 0, potential for drought damage increases, the soil water contents below 12%, use moisture tool to monitor it. So once it goes below 0, which inevitably it probably will, I've got a medium chance of some parts of the field not germinating. But it's weird, it makes no sense to me, but once it's young, so it's just started to germinate, I guess, it's fine. So, I don't know. I'm probably going to risk it and plant. I am in the right time where I can plant if I want canola. Right here, look at the green bar. So I probably will try it, and we'll find out together. They send someone to your house and service it at the end of the first... Really? That's up to you. It was nearly 4K. Oh, wow. Dang. That's pretty cool service. Yeah, I've heard too many horror stories. So I don't want to say you've got a crap system by any means, because you haven't. Custom loops are pretty sick. Really cool. But it's not something I'd ever have the confidence to get into, personally. When you're doing another map and live streams, I'm probably not, to be quite honest. I'm not a big fan, and I'm not really enjoying Shamrock right now. Hanging fire for Sandy Bay, to be quite honest, but Sandy Bay is going to be a long way off. A long, long, long way off. And I really enjoy this map. So at the end of the day, I want to stick to a map that I really enjoy, and I've got a huge game plan of what I want to accomplish on this map with getting the potato stuff sorted. Went the wrong way. You should be good unless you get early snow. Yeah, exactly. And we'll pull it up. The weather on this map, if we look all the way through to next Sunday, then it gets into the minuses, and we look like we're getting snow. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm willing to give it a shot out of curiosity. I can't get over there. Actually, send someone out to your house to service it. I'm kind of hung up on that. That's awesome. Watch what they do. Definitely get that done. Watch what they do. Learn. Even if you ask if you can video it for your personal use to know what you do. I would imagine they just drain it and put fresh coolant in it. That's probably all they do. What is season settings? There you go. 6-day season is basically the main one, and moisture is all on show tracks and snow mode. And we've stalled. Beautiful. Defo was 200 extra, but spending that kind of cash. Yeah. It's peace of mind at the end of the day, if you're doing a system like that. Hey Fabio, how's it going? Alright, we're probably going to get this thing just to do its own thing here. And start planting on other fields. AKA cosplay. I wish there was more purpose for chain arrows. Knocking down molehills. Yeah, good old chain arrows. Are chain arrows really used too much nowadays? Hey, CD, how's it going, buddy? I know the friend's farm where they had horses. We had one. Used to pull it around on the back of the landy. Well, it was Discovery, but still landy. First waypoint, drive cars. Biggest problem I had is Intel or AMD. Honestly, looking and doing part research. Well, I've not really researched, but some of the videos I've been seeing, I would go AMD all the time. They are outperforming Intel massively right now. They really, truly are. And the laptop I had, that was Intel, and that kicked the ass out of this desktop here. It really did. But looking now, AMD all the way. Intel's gonna take some getting back up to snuff, I feel. Oh, we do have weeds in that field. They weren't showing. Oh yeah, they are. Dang. Well, I guess we're in here now. Yeah, we use chain harrows for ripping dead grass, molehills, leveling ground. Okay, that makes sense. More of a dairy operation than less arable. We have a bale down there. Hey, Oxy, how's it going, buddy? Oh, I didn't, LOL. I went in, so... Oh. Oh, boy. I'm sure it will serve you well. Not too bad, thanks you. I'm not doing too bad. Still breathing. The notifications must have gone out today. Looking at the amount of people we've had in here. Nice to see. What do you think about FS19 through on Epic Games? What's there to think about? It's a free game if you've not got FS19 yet. It was you guys that told me about it. Someone told me in the stream on Friday, I think it was. Or Thursday, one of the two. And Silver was in here. Silver News was in here, and that's when he said, oh, it's probably fake, it's probably fake. And I was hit him up on Facebook Messenger there going, dude, no, it's legit. I opened up my Epic Games client and had a look. So that's where he did the news on it. I've got a feeling that is something to do with the sheep. Oxy, you may know about this. And with seasons, if you have sheep, does the grass grow differently? Because I've noticed it on Shamrock as well, actually. As soon as I cut all the grass on there, so it was bare, I got sheep and all of a sudden the grass grew, but in a specific area. Did it kill itself too? Yeah, did well. Sandy Bay is going to be huge. Sandy Bay looks... It's a brand new map. It really is. And it's an old name. It's an old favourite. It's based off of a... Is that weed? No, I don't think it is. It's based off an old favourite, but it's basically a brand new map. It really is. With what Oxy's done to it this time around, it's just a new map. I look forward to being able to play it. It'd be a game changer. Oxy's doing what people didn't think was possible, that's for sure. Now the big question, Oxy, is it going to have multi-triangle? As you are doing two versions, one for PC, one for console. When's FS21 going to be free? FS21 isn't a thing. Yeah, you're just YouTuber, bro. It's the only map I can play hours at a time. Really? This, honestly, is how I feel about this map. It's been a while since a map's done it. You mean FS20? You mean FS19? The one I'm playing now? He's setting the bar higher and higher with every map. He really is. He really is. Yeah, attaboy. I miss it on Shamrock. I miss it on Shamrock. The potatoes. You see the episode that I planted potatoes? Oh boy, I was cursing you for not having multi-triangle in because it screwed me royally. It really did, the way I wanted to plant the potatoes. Yeah. 4 farms, 8 sell points, 2 new fruits, 1 new animal. Keep you guys going for a bit. Yeah, and then with seasons on top of that. No, the one on the Switch. Oh, the mobile game. That probably never will be free, dude. That's always a paid game. Epic Games, they do stuff different. They promote their store by giving away free games. All this talk about FS being delayed, everyone has missed the elephant in the room. Epic Games and Giants have been talking. And we know what Epic Games like to talk about. Let's be honest here. No, it's not. Giants want, and Giants have been trying, hence why they have the affiliate links to push more sales to their own website where they get the 100% of the money. When Giants get published on other websites like Epic, like Steam, their publisher, Focus Home Interactive, take a part of the cut. That hosted website takes a part of the cut. Giants are just left with what's left. They are trying to get more and more people over to their own website where they can publish the game themselves and get the 100% of the money. That's why they have the affiliate links. That's why they have people like myself, Rainbow Dave, Simulate, Simulation for the Nation, Silver News, Daggerwin. All the YouTubers that are part of it have the affiliate links to drive traffic to their website. That's why. Epic Games, yeah, it's nothing to worry about. It's just another platform at the end of the day. You're blocked for a reason. Yeah, Liam? I suggest you don't ask that again, because if you ever ask that again, you will be blocked over here, too. Oxy, all the other modders, all the other mappers, well, modders, all the other YouTubers come here for one reason. And that's to chill. They know I don't put up with shit neither, so chill. Come to relax. Yeah. Yeah. Focus, I got that down. Alrighty, that's all sprayed back down to the main yard, which we don't have far to go. Did everyone that's in here, that's actually talking, get notifications today? I'm really curious, like, I've not seen numbers like this in a stream for a long time. No, I didn't. Really? Huh. These are like the old numbers I used to get. Interesting. Yeah, notifications went out for me. Wow. Okay, so it's a mixture. Yes, yes, no. Okay, wow. Put that down in the calendar. I got a notification, but it was late. Oh, I started it 10 to. Started early. You always get notifications, you are a special one then. A notification just knew you'd be on. Sweet. Would you ever use unrealistic mods or edit XML files? Yeah, I do edit XML files. This tractor right here is edited XML to give it more horsepower. It's actually more than I wanted to give it, but it does have more horsepower. Missing Dave's antics a bit. Dave, I think last time I was talking to him, said he should be back, I think towards the back end of this week, he's hoping to be back up and going. And not dying. For now. Why does my phone keep on going to sleep, dang? Stop it. Well, that's probably why. How's your weekend, Landy? Not too bad. Another day. Let's be honest. Oh, what was the issues with the Spitfire you have, Noxy? Out of curiosity. Do we have seeds and stuff there? Yes, we do. Do you ever get bored of Farm Sim? No, because I don't play that much. I play it when you see me recording videos, streams. That's how much I play it. It's not that often I'll go into it and go, you know what I'm going to play. Although I have been on and off playing this map because I enjoy it. But it is, yeah, it's very seldom am I actually playing for my own enjoyment. For that reason, so I don't get bored of the game. Well, like the train, if you hop on it, let's go forward. Okay. So then you have a hover and plane. Makes sense. No, I was on Travel yesterday. Jeez. What was I playing a bit of yesterday? I actually downloaded Far Cry again and was playing a bit of that. Haven't played a lot of Planet Zoo. A lot of Planet Zoo. How much horsepower does that JD have? I think it has 300 and something. Way more than I wanted to give it. I was gonna want to give it around the 215-ish mark, but I went a bit too high on the numbers. But I've always said I'm gonna edit it back and fix it, but I never have, and probably won't at this point, let's be honest. What game do you play off streams? It varies. Like I said, I played a bit of Far Cry yesterday. I play a lot of the Hunter at times. Planet Zoo. I've been in the mood for Sea of Thieves with Dan and Simulate. Play a whole bunch of stuff. Forza from time to time. American Truck Sim. Should have gone with a helicopter instead of a plane. I wonder if there is a model, Oxy, of a seeking rescue. I doubt you could. Well, you may be able to, but that would be kind of neat, actually. And instead of being in the cockpit, you could be on the back, the side door there. There's an idea for you. Friend has a 7810 with 225, really? Yeah, 300 is too much. I don't think they'd ever make 300 IRL, even turning them up. But I know the 200 horsepower to say like 250 is very reasonable for them to be done. Oh, Train Sim World I play as well, and Flight Sim. Gotta be in the mood for Flight Sim though. Prepared 3D is what I play for Flight Sims. My issue with Train Sim World is the optimization in that game's kind of funky. I hope they add steam trains into Train Sim World, though. I don't know if they're ever going to, but I hope they do. Hey, Bitman, how's it going? You can mod Train Sim World graphics in the XML. Oh, really? How? Can you get rid of the motion blur? Because that looks horrid. I could see you doing that, Oxy, too. Using Unreal Engine commands. Huh. How well have you optimized yours? Do you have your XML for your 1080 still? That's the thing, like, at times it's fine. At other times, it just drops heavily. Yeah, I've got the original train sim as well. I was tempted to put that back in just so I can drive the old steam trains. Yeah, the motion blur. There's hundreds of different commands. Really? I know there was a way of switching it off using the Steam command prompt, I think, when loading that up. But it's horrible. Like, the motion blur in that game's horrible. They use it to hide stuff, I think, personally. I could be wrong, but it seems like it for sure. How's Sandy Baby Oxy? I don't know, he's probably added about 10 more things in today. Knowing what Oxy's like. Yeah, it's almost done. I'll be sending it away for testers. Doesn't send it away for testers, adds new crops, new items, new yards, new textures. I gotta poke fun at that one. There you go, got a bit of overlap. Can't wait for Sandy Bay to come out. I'll be playing it all day. I love the map. Yeah, it's going to be one of those ones that hits the community hard, I think, as far as a lot of people playing the game. I wonder if you'll crash the servers again, Oxy. Yeah, he is. He takes a break and still works on stuff. It's comical when he says he's taking a break for a bit. Never does. Oh, I know what I did. The auto width on this thing's broke. It reads higher than it actually is with this cedar. That's my own fault. Remember, no speeding around Sandy Bay, drive carefully. Which map crashed servers? What map was it, Oxy? I forget what map it was. I think, did the original Sandy Bay crash the servers? And I want to say, I think Oakfield did. I know one of Oxy's maps, or two at least, have made the servers completely shit themselves. Chellington? Really? Oh yeah, West Coast did, didn't it? Cobra Park Farm. Can't remember Cobra Park. Jeez, I can't talk. Can't remember Cobra Park Farm. Most stuff in the game. Can't speed anyway. Right. Why you say that? Depends what Oxy's got the cameras set to. Oh, the speed cameras. Well, the XMLs could probably fix the speed cameras. But that's neat. $30 miles an hour. No, Giants beefed up their servers for the release of 19. When 17 dropped, it completely killed their own servers. Yeah, we're gonna run out of fertilizer probably. Also, you should have police cars. Police cars would be neat, but they would be kind of lame because they wouldn't be able to do anything. They'd just be going around in circles constantly on the splines. Trial of almost 30 hours on it. Holy crap! Edit name. What a name. Need to edit your name. Have them rare. I don't know if you can. I think they spawn as much as all the other traffic, which is all the time basically. I don't think you can put a limit on them. Like say 1 in 100 you get a cop car show. To be corrected on that, but I don't think it works like that. Mixed GTA and FS. There you go. 5-star wanted level. Have a couple of tanks driving around in the traffic. I mean, why the hell not? Grey Dog, I believe you know who I am. No. I forget. You've probably told me, but I forget. But hello. We'll probably be ending relatively soon, actually. Looking at the time. You do, honestly. Right. Yeah, when you guys have different names, different places. I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. Can't speed around Sandy Bay in my fast track. Obviously, the speed camera's back where they used to be. I think I know... Oh no, that's the traffic lights I'm thinking of. Nah, I'm thinking of where the traffic lights used to be. Ignore my comment there. Sandy Bay, it'd be interesting for me. I had over 700 hours on it in 15. Dang, 417. We're for 19. I can't remember how many hours I had on it back in the day. I know I had to do different game saves because it got to a point where it was just horribly laggy. And I don't know if the new farm sim does that. Okay, the farm sim we have now. If you have a lot of hours on the game, if the save just degrades. Any news on Sandy Bay release? Oxy's still working on it. From what I understand, Oxy's been testing the crap out of it himself, so... Which, honestly, is so easy to do nowadays with the... Well, this menu. Easy development commands, so yeah, you can test the map easily yourself. 17 version is crap compared to... Yeah, 15 was the best version. Me and you have talked about that back in the day when you released it. I remember having that discussion with you. The reason people liked it was... for the 17 or for the 15 version. There you go, Greydock. FS 15 Sandy Bay was where I started from first mod. Used to find videos. And the map that grew the channel for me was Thornton. Believe it or not. That's where me and Oxy first started to... Well, I started testing maps for Oxy. It was Thornton. I like the 3D shop in the game. This game, love it. I love the fact that you actually know what you're putting on machinery. Yeah, it is sick. Thornton Farm's good. It's one of those maps. Hey, how's it going? It's one of those maps where I feel it should be left alone now, though. It's had its time. That being said, Noah Noxie, he'll probably eventually find time to go over Thornton and completely redo it like he's done Sandy Bay, basically. Which, at that point, maybe it does deserve another run. But just a straight convert? Nah. Console had nearly every brand in 17, now in 19. They don't feel... Biggest thing with console now is they can't have modded brands if they're not already in the base game. But other than that, they've got all the major brands, honestly. FS15 Cobra Park Farm got me into FS YouTube's already. Nice. Cobra Park Farm was a good map. And it was a good map because Bullet Bill worked there, lived there at one point. So it had a special connection for him, so he put a lot of time and effort into that damn map. At this point, I know last time I ever spoke to Bullet Bill, they were bulldozing the farm, I think, so I wouldn't be too surprised if the farm is no longer. Spring Hill. Oh, everyone loves Spring Hill. I never liked that one. Never could get into Spring Hill. It wasn't Spring Hill in FS11 first of all, and everyone just used to do silage 24/7 on it. Can't install mods on my iMac. I'm really mad. You can, bin man, but there's weird ways you have to do it. It's not just as simple. I mean, honestly, gaming on a Mac is stupid. I'll be the first to say that. Macs are stupid to begin with. Overpaying for what you get. Oh, your dad owns it. There you go. Yeah, you can mod it though, you just have to do a weird... There is weird ways of doing it. I don't know it, I couldn't tell you it. I hate Macs. Hate most Apple products, I stay away from them. But... there is ways of doing it. Maybe some videos on YouTube. By the way, let's see... Wow. You put some hours in the game, that's for sure. Alright, I think we've got one more. Oh, we're out of fertilizer, so it's not even going to work. There we go. We'll call it quits here. On Apple product, I like iPads. Android. I'm Android all the way. The only Apple product I have... I can't even find it right now. I have an iPod. That's it, literally. But I like that, but I don't use it. I'll use my phone nowadays. Anyway, I'm going to bid you guys farewell. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We will be back tomorrow like normal. So until next time, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys tomorrow. See ya.